Good afternoon once again. Brother Tyrone, your Global International Kingdom reporter, where I was just over at the Old Timers Day right over at 23 Park right now. I'm probably going to may have come back over at least one more time and one more day. But right now, I'm going to be crying on camera. I'm going to be crying on camera like crazy. I am on the street. I am on a street right now where my grandmother lived. Where my grandmother, Miss Blanche, where everyone lived, right here on the street. I'm right here on Forest Avenue, and as I'm walking on this block right now, and just looking, just looking at some of the buildings, and please pardon me. Yes, real men do cry, but being on this block today brings back a whole flood of memories for me, because this block right here, we're on this block right here. Not only we rooted with an iron fist, we were all family on this block. Brother Darren, his sister Danielle, and one of their brothers who had passed away, they had lived further down, and coming up more further this way. Coming up further this way to where next door at 1123, Miss Brenda and her mom had lived in 1123. But right here, this building right here, this is 1125. This is where my grandmother lived. My grandmother, she lived way up there. She lived way up there on the third floor. She lived on the third floor for many years. And Miss Blanche and their family, they had lived on this first floor over here. And I'm just getting so emotional right now because, like I said, being on this block today brings back a whole lot. It just brings back a whole lot of memories. Brings back a whole lot of memories for me. Being here, Miss Blanche, everyone, even Miss Jeff, even Miss Pat and Antoinette, everyone. We were all family here. We were all family. We ruled Forest Avenue with an iron fist. We rooted with an iron fist. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting like this, but like I said, being in front of this building today, it just takes me back, and it does, and it really do take me back because this is where I have spent. This is where I have spent all my summers here. This is where I had to be with my grandmother. Right up on that top floor. Right up on the top floor. I'm trying to hold it together. Thanks, Cousin Gail. Thank you so much, Cousin Gail. Yes, real men do cry. And after Miss Blanche, Sister Joyce, and even Brother Bernard, they're all with the Lord right now. Just being here today, and not only that, y'all, but you know what? Something special had really took place here. It is because it's also because I had also sang my first song. Right here on this stoop right here is where I had sung my first song. I sung my first song right here on the stoop. This stoop right here, back in the days, it was also our social network place as well. Before all these smartphones and before everything else came along, this was our social network right over here. This was the social network over here. But it was right here on these steps over here where I just sat down. and I did a song, and I did a song, something that goes like this. I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, and I made some bad rhymes. I've acted my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. It was that song and many other songs that I had sang right here on this stoop, right here in front of 1125 right here. Now when I sang, y'all, I tell you, I knew how to draw a crowd, okay? Everywhere, everyone and everybody all would come, come right over here, and just to hear me sing. And for me being here today, it brings back a load of memories for the Kingdom Reporter. Brings back happy times, happy memories, you see. And sure, you know what? I'm actually going to do another song for you, recreating the moment, of what I had did right here at 1125 Forest Avenue. See if you know this one. I was born by the river in a little tent, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. And I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. I go to the movie and I go downtown, and somebody keeps telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Then I go to my brother, and I said, brother, help me please. But it winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, there were times that I thought I wouldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. In memory of you, Miss Blanche, Sister Joyce, and Brother Bernard, and everyone right here in front of this awesome building of 1125 Forest Avenue, a building, a place that we called home, that we always called home. And you know what used to be here also too? Hello, Brother Giovanni, how you doing? What used to be right here used to be a fire hydrant. There used to be a fire hydrant right here. That's long gone. That used to be the R.T. Hudson Elementary School. And what I used to do, and this is a memory as well also too, what I used to do, because my grandma, she lived right up there on that top floor, right up there that you see. And I had put some speakers in the window, and I had music blaring out, knowing that they had kids. There were kids in this school. And one of the principal came out and said, you have to turn that down. They're trying to concentrate. But that's a very funny, happy memory right there. And as I walk along, oh yes, it's starting to come down a bit and everything. But I'm gonna go try and take shelter. I'm gonna try to take shelter somewhere. You know what? With the rain that's coming down, from the words of the song by Stevie Ray Vaughan, the sky is crying. Is because of all of what's going on, and what's taking place. I'm also in front of building 1135 right over here. This is Miss Pat's building right here. This is Miss Pat building. Minga, TT, Nisi, everyone, all of them. All live right here in this building, right over here, 1135, right here.
Hey, ain't nobody in 1135. Mark that off.
Huh?
This is a private house, baby. Ain't nobody gonna give you mine.
No. I was saying that we had some folks that lived here a long time ago.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, because about place and change place, people like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I know, because
House, building, somebody made it a row house.
yeah, because my grandmother lived at 1125 long time ago. 1125. We had a family that lived here. In other words, this whole block.
Used to be family home.
Yes, it was.
And they need to go the fuck back to that.
Absolutely.
Excuse my language.
No, sister. You know what? That's what in times like this, we need to get back to that again these days.
Because when I came, I'm here up in Spain, but I grew up in LA. So when I had like 3 family home, in my mindset is, okay, the grandparents on the top, your parents are on the top, you and your wife is in the middle, all right, and the kids, your kids and grandkids are probably like on the bottom. And your kids ain't got kids yet, but they're on the bottom, and then when they move up, But that's what family is. Grandmother, us, you had the kids on the 7th floor, sneaking.
Right.
And they're causing rooms to go up so people can't afford apartments. They can't rent rooms either.
That's true. That is so true.
If you need the fucking, excuse me, but if you need welfare to help you find a room, you got problems. Because I came here from LA, moved into an apartment that I rented before I landed in New York. So that's how you do it.
Yes, of course.
But it was a basement. I don't know what, but I don't know basement. I watched Laverne and Shirley. Remember Laverne and Shirley? They lived in the basement.
That's right.
So I'm like, oh, I'm in New York. I'm in New York, but I'm in the basement. And the police is like, yeah, get out. This is easily a duck out. But at the end of the day, I never stayed in a shelter. Not just to meet people. They were going to the shelter. I'd be like, oh my God, what happened? When somebody from Los Angeles comes to a shelter, you see it on the news.
Yes.
It's like called paradise. The whole fucking city is gone.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes.
Remember, it was all fun. Okay, it was like a scene out of a movie. People were literally trying to drive faster than the planes. Those people were in shelters
Yes.
for 2 days. That's it. Cops come and get you today. One night, so good, you got your honor bar and good and so much for 2 days. Then get out. Because that's long enough. You get to the ATM, get the money that you put to the side before all this shit happened.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
People out there call it going through the program. Black people in LA they're not getting the fucking program. They know it's none of my wages. And yours give the program. Oh, I'm going to work, pay my own way, give me the program.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Like you want to eat? Give it the program. Get to work. Otherwise, starve and live in a box and live.
You cannot eat if you don't work. That's right. Of course.
If you can, it's like if you can get to the refrigerator,
Mm-hmm.
you can get to the truck. Fuck child labor when I'm fucking like kids.
Mm-hmm.
Tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, 5, 6, 7 years of age. The Mexicans. But when you're not fucking, like, we don't have like food stamps.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my father said it. But when you go to the countryside, you allow to come here. If you don't need welfare, you got to be able to get it. Like, when I'm playing my school outreach, like, okay, your hustle, farmers, they got to
Yes, ma'am.
now what they need to get that, they can't get shit.
That's right.
You people from the country? You from the South?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I was born in Harlem. I was born in Harlem.
Oh, Harlem.
Yes, I was born in Harlem. We lived right here in the Bronx. My grandmother lived here. She lived at 1125. Myself and my mother, we lived on 720 Kelly Street. And we walked over here to see my grandmother. That's how.
People from LA, you know,
Huh?
what part of the people, like in LA, you meet black people in LA, they could be from LA. And you said people from LA, like Arkansas, Louisiana,
Yeah, all of my family, they're all in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. My mother, she's in Augusta, Georgia.
See, I know because you got that southern mentality.
Yeah, my grandmother, my aunt, they were born in Charleston. But all the kids, their kids, and including myself, we were all born in Harlem.
Like you were born in Harlem, but you still have that blood. You still have that, get your elbows off the table. I don't have to go.
Mm-hmm. And this whole entire block, me just walking up and down, just being on here today, it brings back a lot of memories for me.
It's still people like I know you know Tweety.
Mm-hmm.
You know she passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know she had a call from kids.
Oh, wow.
The whole family, you might want to stop by,
Yeah, I will. Yeah, thanks for telling me. Thank you so much for telling me.
went to the hospital, was sick, got out, okay, and then back to the house.
Oh, okay, wow. Mm-hmm. Yes, that church was there when we all moved here. Yes, we did. Huh? What, this church right? That actually used to be an elementary school.
It still is,
But it's a 7-day Adventist. It used to be called the R.T. Hudson Elementary School where my grandmother lived. When my grandmother moved here, and they had switched it over many years ago. They switched it over to 7-day Adventist now. It's still a school, but it's a 7-day Adventist now.
So what happened to all the students that were going to that school? They just had to find some place to go?
Some may have remained. Some have remained with them, or either their parents had transferred them out, took them out of here and transferred them to another school.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, was it a public school?
It was a public school. Yes, it was. It sure was.
Private school, right?
Huh?
Then they turned it to private?
Then turned into private. Yes.
So, like, if my son was going to that school,
Mm-hmm.
I live here, my son goes to that school, you switch to private. I don't have to pay, right? My son can still go.
I don't think so, but you may want to check because it might be different.
Oh, no, I don't have any kids. I'm saying hypothetically.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, my son would have been sent his ass. Like, what the fuck was
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, of course. Absolutely.
I was like, yeah, well, no, it's September, get to school.
Mm-hmm.
They come up, well, the school says we don't start till October. I can't my ass get into it.
That's right.
I got things to do.
I hear you. And see, and where you are right now, because like I said, I had some folk, some folks that lived there. It was a mother and her family. She had that first and that whole second floor. She had both of those floors. That's why me standing here today, it brings back memories for me,
It's still like that. It's like, the first part when you have the living room down there. This is all the bedrooms.
Yeah, that's all all bedrooms up there. Mm-hmm. Huh? It's a whole apartment, yeah. Because I knew some folks on the third floor also too. Of course, it all comes back. Everything all just comes back. Everything.
Oh, it's you. I love your hair, Mama.
Oh, you was like, oh my God. That's right, girl. It's me.
And see, and folks, I'm talking with the lady right now. Just telling it like it is. I'll get back to you later, sister. But it's good talking with you. Okay. I will. You take care. You be blessed. Take care, sister. That's okay. No. This block. This is my legacy here. This is my life right here. Everything. We went through the good, the bad, the sadness. You name it. All took place right on this block right here. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna get back to you shortly. Okay, I'm running out of power. Okay, all right, y'all. Okay, the Kingdom. Okay, hold on. The Kingdom Reporter. He's getting the Kingdom Reporter. He gotta fill up. I gotta fill up on my battery power right now. So hold on 1 second. So folks, hold on just 1 second because I'm gonna have to get. I gotta get the other. I'm gonna have to get the other. The heavy artillery battery. Oh, here it goes. Okay, hold on, folks. There we go. Okay, all right. All right, we're back in business. Had to fill up on my battery power. I was running low right there, but I'm all set and I am good to go. I was talking with a sister. She's living in Miss Pat's building, but this building right here, this is Antoinette's building, right here, 1141, where her and Miss Jeffrey had lived. Now, for many years, this used to be an abandoned lot, but right here, this is a very, very beautiful garden that you see right here. Very beautiful. And they did it much different. They did it totally different, and it looks so nice. This is the Jackson Forest Community Garden right here. And right across the street at that store, that's the corner store. That was Joe's store right there, and it was every day that you would come get something from that store right there. But let me tell you something. He made some dang good sandwiches from that store. I cannot begin to tell you how much sandwiches that I have ate out of that store. Now this is something that you got to see here. Now years ago, this water right here, this is an open hydrant right here. But I'm gonna tell you something. I remember my mother saying to me, because I was thirsty and I needed a drink. And what my mother said, just go over there and get a drink of water. But you know what? That fountain, you know what? I'm actually thirsty right now, so hold on one second. Hold on a second.
Here we go. Hey.
Hold on a second. I'm thirsty. I'm actually thirsty. Man, my heart, I'm actually thirsty. And this up. Oh yeah. Just as I remember. Oh yes. And the water, before bottled water, this is how I had to drink my water.
Right.
Oh yes. Before all this bottled water that they do now, that's how we had our water. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah, folks, I had to get a drink from this fountain right here. Let me tell you something. Before all this bottled water that's on the market right now. This is how we get our water from an open hydrant right here. And not only that, they will turn this hydrant on at full blast. And let me tell you something, when they turn on at full blast, it turns into a water park, okay? This was our version of our water park back in the day. This hydrant right here. But years later, they put these special locks on here because what had happened years later down the line is when they turn it on, they take some of the water from the building. They take it from the building. And I'm gonna. Oh wow! Okay. This is the Community Church of Christ that I had attended This was long time. This was long time ago. Long time ago. And I'm also going to walk to the schools that I had went to. It was only just for a short period of time, just a short period of time. But myself, Rhonda, and Tori, and even some of Miss Blanche's children, some of her kids, we all had went to this. We all had went to this school over here, 198, in which you're going to see in a minute. As I also take you all, where the Kingdom Reporter lived. And how he was living back in the day. Let me take you around the front. That's our old school right there. That's 198. That's 198 right there. And then also across the street, this is 158. I was only at this school for a short period of time, and then I had moved back to Ohio with my mother. But this school right here, they used to have a basketball court here. But now today, you have a playground. You got a playground here. Being over here today, it brings back a lot of memories for me. And there's going to be more of that in the coming days ahead as I go to different places and to different locations of where I was born, where I was raised. In other words, the Kingdom Reporter story, as you can see. And hello, Sister Diana, how you doing? Hello, Sister Lori. And yes, Antoinette, Joe he always donated to that block party. Antoinette, being over here in the South Bronx today. This is my home. This is my home, and this is also my legacy as well, also too. But there's still more that I have yet. There's still more that I have yet to cover and that I have yet to get to. But you know what? I thank you all so much. For being part of this journey, for being part of my journey, the Kingdom Reporter's journey. And it does not stop there. There is going to be more. And yes, Antoinette. Yes, this is Tori. This is Tori. Yes, that is your old school over there, and mine and Rhonda's too. Okay, 198. That's the school. That's the school that we went to, Tori. How can you forget, Tori? Oh yeah, Tori. Yes, Tori. I brought back a lot. Yes, I have brought back a lot of memories to you and to everyone. But you know what? Forest Avenue will always have a place in my heart forever. And I also want to give a huge acknowledgement, memorial and in memory of Mrs. Catherine Blanche. And she was, I'm gonna tell you like this, between her, my grandmother and Miss Jeffrey, your mom, Antoinette, and they would, let me tell you something. Those three right there, that's the original three, the hard way right there. The original mighty three right there. Because my grandmother, Miss Blanche and Miss Jeffrey, they held down Forest Avenue with an iron fist, meaning to say that they were not taking no prisoners from anyone or anybody, okay? None whatsoever. And I can tell you this for sure. They're all three of them. They're all smiling down. They're all just smiling down right now. You know, just smiling down. And further up this way, that's Boston Road. That's Boston Road right there. And I also got to give it up to Antoinette as well, also too, because Antoinette was part of the Block Association. She had help put, you know, when it came to block parties or anything. Let me tell you something. Forest Avenue, when it came to block parties, we always had the best damn ones here, right here on Forest Avenue, from where I'm standing at right now, going up to 166. And like I said, when it came to block parties, all the other blocks, they all would come and check out and to see what the action was and what they were doing. And yes, Antoinette, when it came to barbecue, they were not only cooking their butt up, but cooking their ass off as well also too. So like I said, I'm glad all of you, you know, like I said, I thank all of you, you know, for being part of this journey where, you know, I'm just going back in time, seeing Alonzo earlier today. And I ran into your brother Antoinette and also brother Paul as well also too. I got some pictures of them also too. And yes, Antoinette, shout out to Forest, Antoinette. That's right. And if y'all and also South Bronx rules. Forest Avenue rules forever. It will always, Forest Avenue will always have a place in my heart. And Antoinette, I hope you're watching right now, because I'm going to take you, Antoinette, I'm going to take you right into your building right here, 1141, where your mom, Alonzo, where all of y'all live, Antoinette. This is your home. This is your building right here, Antoinette. And this building that was next to it, this was an old abandoned building that just sat for so many years, but they fixed it up very, very nice. And I can only imagine how much rent that they're asking for right now, if you ask me. And like I said, Antoinette, and like I said, yes, Antoinette, this is your building, and I just see you on the second. I just see you on the second floor right now. Just playing your music, and Alonzo as well also too, and Miss Pat. You know, there's Miss Pat building right here, 1135. Like I said, Forest Avenue. We were a family, a tight knit. We were a tight knit family on this block, and the memories, the very beautiful, happy memories that is shared on this block will always going to be with me, and they will always going to remain and stay with me, because that is something what no one can ever take away. And I'm pretty sure you remember Poopy and Virgie. They lived in this and Junebug, who lived there also too. They lived at this building 11:30, 11:29 over here. Okay, Minga, I did feature 11:35. I hope you were paying attention because I was in front of your building. But here's Miss Pat's building right here, Minga. 11:35, right there. 11:35. Antoinette, you crying. Antoinette, you're crying right now. Antoinette, I'm crying like a baby. I'm crying like a baby in front of 11:25. Okay, I was trying to keep myself together. Okay, but you know what? It's all, it's just all but happy memories, and happy times. And those are the memories that no one will ever take away from you or me or anyone. Even now that I'm standing right back right here in front of 11:25 right now, and I didn't want to walk on the sidewalk, Gail, and everything. I want to be right out here in the open street with everybody with open into the street. And Minga, I didn't go quick or nothing anything because I went to each and every single building. But if you want to watch it again, you can go back and watch it again, and all of this is also going to be on my YouTube page as well. And yes, Minga, I did sing a song in front of this stoop as well also too. But you know what? Since I'm back here in front of 11:25, I'm actually going to do one more song for you all, and just to relive the moment, because like I said, it was right here at the stoop right here is not just our social social network, but this is where I had always knew how to bring in a crowd, every time that I sang a song right here on the stoop. And I'm gonna do one more for you, just to recreate the moment. And this is a song that's definitely needed for in the times that we're in right now. And it goes something like this. Not another second or another minute, not an hour or another day, but at this moment with my arms outstretched, I need you to make a way, as you have done so many times before. Through a window or an open door, I stretch my hands to thee. Come rescue me. I need you right away. I need you now. I need you now. I need you now. I need you now. Not another second or another minute, not an hour of another day, but Lord, I need you right away. If I've never needed you before, to show up and restore all of the faith that I let slip, while I was yet searching the world for more, the truest friend I have indeed. You're my best friend, I know indeed. I stretch my hands to thee. Come rescue me, I need you right away. The agony of being alone, the fear of doing things on my own, though the tests and trials that come to make me strong, the feelings of guilt, hurt, shame, and defeat, the wave of trials that beat upon me, but to know, Lord, that in you I've got victory. Yes, I need you now, Lord, I need you now. I need you right now, right now, right now. I need you now. while another second or another minute. Can't wait another day. Oh Lord, please make a way. Yes. Oh Lord, oh Lord, Lord. Yeah. Oh, I need you now. In memory of Miss Blanche, Sister Joyce, and Brother Bernard. That's my song dedicated to all of you and to everyone that came on the stoop to watch and hear me sing. Yes, Antoinette. Yes, Antoinette. I still got it. Thank you, Sister Diana. Oh, Minga, you are okay, man. So let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Let the sideshow begin. Hurry, hurry. Can't afford to pass it by. Guaranteed to make you cry. Oh, and Diana, wait. Oh, thank you so much for watching, Lady Di. And here's your song as well, Antoinette. And I'll tell you all what it is. Necesitado me encuentro, Señor. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero saber lo que debo hacer. Muestra el camino que debo seguir. Señor, por mi bien, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez, un día a la vez, mi Cristo, es lo que pido de ti. Dame la fuerza para vivir un día a la vez. Ay, ella pasó, mi Cristo, mañana quizás no vendrá. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Muestra el camino, ese los hombres. Tú sabes, Señor, que yo ya estoy en mucho dolor. Hay mucho egoísmo y mucha maldad. Señor, por mi bien, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Un día a la vez, mi Cristo, es lo que pido de ti. Sabe, dame la fuerza para vivir un día a la vez. Ay, ella pasó, mi Cristo, mañana quizás no vendrá. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. Ayúdame hoy, yo quiero vivir un día a la vez. And that song right there is called, in English, One Day at a Time. One day at a time. Thank you so much, Sister. Thank you so much, Sister Alice. Thank you so much, Sister Alice. And I enjoyed this time being here on Forest Avenue, today. And like I said, being on this block today brings back a load of memories. And it's totally changed and different now because if you look on top of right up there, there are cameras on each building right now, but that was not there. That wasn't there when we lived here, It wasn't there when we lived here. How you doing, bro?
Doing good. How you doing, boy?
I am doing fine. My name is Tyrone. My family, we lived in that building. We lived on this block back in the day.
Okay.
And some folks, I'm live right now. We have some folks I'll put it to you like this. This whole block, we were a tight-knit family back in the day.
Yeah.
We were all a tight-knit family. We
Like
all
you
looked
know
out.
the neighbors.
Huh?
Now you don't even know your neighbors.
How I know the
I
neighbors?
said now you don't even know your neighbors.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. But you know what? That's something that we need. Especially now in the time we're in right now, we need it more than ever right now, bro. Need it more than ever. And being here today, it just brings back a lot of memories. You know, I was at the old timers thing just now, and I'm just going up and down this block and sharing with everyone that is watching, that lived here, because this block right here is my legacy. This is my home. This is where I grew up. This is where my story began, right here, brother. This is where my story began. And it's totally different now. That if I tell everyone, we didn't have these cameras back in the day, because everyone all looked out for one another, But it's totally different. But I'm so glad. What's your name again?
Ralph.
Oh, nice meeting you, Ralph. Tyrone. And you too, sister. How you doing? I didn't mean to.
Whoa.
Okay.
We community people.
That's right.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too, sister. God bless you. Oh man, see what I mean? See what I mean right there? It's all cool, and it's all cool, and it's all good. So, where's the Kingdom Reporter? Where's the Kingdom Reporter going to be at today? You know what? I'm not going to say. You do have to stay tuned for that, because you'll never know where the Kingdom Reporter is going to be today. That's why you always have to stay. You always have to stay tuned for it. But I thank you all once again. I may be coming back over here in the next few days, because there's still some more ground. More places that I'm going to be covering as well also too. But I thank you all so much for watching. I thank you all for being part of this journey. And another memory I got to share with you also too. And this actually happened last month, July 13th, 1977. New York had the worst blackout ever, the second blackout in 77. And we was all up and down. We was all on this block. All the power, everything went out. Everything went out. But we all stuck together like a family. And even with me talking about it now, we're all still family. Antoinette, Miss Pat, Sister Dominga, everyone, and even the ones that has passed on, they are still family to us. They are still family. They will always be a part of our lives forever and ever. No one cannot ever take that away, nor whatsoever. So once again, I thank you all so much for being a part of this journey. And there's still going to be more. There's going to be more places that I'll be going to. So that, if I said, you got to stay tuned. You got to stay tuned. You got to stay tuned. This is Brother Tyrone, your Global International Kingdom Reporter, right here in the South Boogie Down Bronx, right here on Forest Avenue. If no one hasn't told you that they don't love you today, remember that I do, and so does the Lord. And also, just do me one more favor. Be nice to somebody, will you? Can you do that for me, please? I'm pretty sure you can. And one more other thing. Do take care of yourself, and remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Take care of yourself, and I shall and will see you later.